So let's go to the last question. My last question I ask anybody is, what is your vision for Africa in 20, 30 years' time?
I want to see, I always tell people that Africa's potential will be unleashed by Africans.
Okay.
I want to see a socio-economically stronger Africa. And I believe that once Africa gets its economic rights, its economic acts together,
yeah,
the other nations will begin to respect Africa, and racism will be a thing of the past. I strongly believe that racism is an economic thing. When you have money, everybody respects you. But of course, it has to be honorable money. I don't mean be wealthy at all costs. Okay.
Okay.
Be wealthy from doing the right things. And I teach people, and I've seen, if you look at the really wealthy companies that last, a company that will last has to be, or a company that will be wealthy has to be good for society and good for the world.
Yeah.
So doing good is good business.
Yeah.
And doing bad ultimately self-destructs.
Yes.
Tell people, once you're solution driven, you will have a ready market, all other things being equal. So as Africans, let's keep our values. Okay, there are 4 things I tell people you need to keep in mind for you to be successful and sustainably successful.
Yeah.
Okay. Skills, be competent, be the best at what you do. Okay. Second, values.
Yeah.
Hold your values: integrity, humility, loyalty, decency.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and kindness.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody wants to be perfect, but we're not. So spirituality. Okay. Who was it? I think it was Aristotle that said something that I'm putting in class today when I finish with you, where it says, that the person who is able to overcome himself is stronger than the person who is able to overcome other nations, because overcoming oneself is the most difficult war to fight.
Okay.
And this is where spirituality comes in. If we're not spiritual enough to ask God for his grace and help, we're going to self-defeat.
Okay.
Okay. So, and if you're a person of values and your values are sustained by your spirituality, you will do good and therefore do well in business.
Okay.
So first, competence, skills. Second, values. The third is doing good, offering what is good for the world and good for society.
Okay.
And the last is character. Again, character is supported by your values.
Yeah.
Okay? If your values are good and strong, your character will be good. Your character either elevates you or destroys you. Okay. And your character is informed by your values.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I agree.
And if you have good character, you can run a company well, because people will be committed to you, they'll be inspired by you, and they'll be loyal to you. Okay. So once you can keep these 4 things in mind, as if I call it SVVC, that's my acronym for it. Okay. These are the foundations for success in every sphere of life. Okay. So once you can keep that foundation, I think that people will act right, and they'll get the desired outcomes, and they will build a successful, an economically and socially successful and strong society.
Yeah.
And it will be made, and to remain sustainable.
Wow. Henrietta, thank you very much. I know you are running to go to class. Yes. Thank you very much for being a great guest of the Think Big for Africa podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All the best.
Yeah.
Cheers.